So you know what? I'll go first because
Okay,
we
well,
all
there
know
we
what I'm
go.
gonna
So
we all know what
there
I'm
we
gonna
go.
say
Thanks, Christopher.
is
I blame you for this.
Saw X #1, and I think it's due in $24 million. I think
You're
this is
sicko.
the nostalgia's there. We missed you, old Saw. You're back. Can't wait to see you force someone to pull their tongue out and shove it up their asshole or whatever fun stuff he's got in store. Sequel to the first movie, it's going to do 24 million. So, #2, I think is going to be Paw Patrol, the Mighty movie is going to be #2. I think that's going to do 15 million because I think right behind it is going to be #3 is The Creator is going to do like 14 million. I just listen, I hope I'm wrong because God, of course I want an original movie with a young star to be a hit, but I'm not feeling it. So I think that's open in #3. And then #4 is it'll be Dumb Money. I think Dumb Money gets to like 6. And then #5 is going to be The Nun 2 at like $5 million. And I think Expendables is going to fall behind Haunting in Venice, Equalizer 3, and Barbie. I think all of those
there's no
movies,
way it falls
No.
below Barbie.
I
That's
think
sick.
I think Expendables is going to make like $2 million this weekend.
Whoa.
Have a little respect for the Italian stallion.
I think it gets to 2 or 3 million, but I think that's going to fall not just out the top 5. That's fallen to like 8 or 9 this weekend.
That's crazy. But anyway, Christopher.
Yeah, so I'm gonna side with Pat. I think Saw X is gonna open over 20 million. I don't think it's gonna go to 24, but I do think it has a chance of hitting 22. And then I'm also a little bit high on The Creator. I think that's gonna come in at #2. I think it can make $19 million. I'm a little bit higher on it. I think the promotion is out there and it looks cool enough to I think it looks cool enough to do something. Then #3 right under that, I think that's going to be Paw Patrol, 17 million. I think is a good number to go for that. And then I was originally thinking The Nun at #4, but I just changed my mind because there's another new horror movie coming out, so I think it's going to drop a little bit. I think I am going to go Dumb Money at around 6 million, and then I think The Nun's going to do at #5 5 million, and then Expendables. I don't know as steep as Pat's saying, but I definitely think it's going to end up being 7 or actually 7. I don't think it's 8 or 9, but I think it's going to be 7.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the thing we have to remember about The Creator is it's getting the PLFs.
Yes,
right?
that's also a huge.
It is
That's
getting the
also what I
PLFs,
was thinking too.
That's true. We have
So-
not said its name of IMAX. It's getting
Yeah.
IMAX. Yeah,
It's
that's
getting
true.
Screen X, it's getting,
That's true.
40X. So
That's
that
true.
is going to make that ticket more expensive.
Yep.
But here's what I'm going to say. The rats need their cheese.
Wow.
Paw Patrol, the Mighty Movie, #1, 20 million bones. That is what that movie's going to make. It's going to take #1.
Wow.
#2 is going to be The Creator. It's going to be very close, but The Creator is going to be #2 because of the PLFs, because that ticket price is going to be higher than the ticket price for Saw X. So The Creator, I think, is going to make around $18 million. Saw X, I'm going with the base, $16 million.
Okay.
That is the base. Sorry, Holly's fans. I don't think they can get the oxygen tanks into the theaters to see this movie. So sorry.
Oxygen tanks are the air that they breathe.
Yeah.
There we go. See what we both were doing?
Yeah.
And then I do think the next two are kind of a slam dunk unless Dumb Money really, really does nothing. I think Dumb Money comes in 5 million, 6 million. Nun 2, it is spooky season. I think the Nun is stronger than I thought for sure. This Nun has legs. She knows how to use them. So I think #5 is the Nun. And can I really, actually Expendables 4 will go under A Haunting in Venice because spooky season started. So but I don't think it goes lower than that. I don't think it goes lower than The Equalizer. I can't do that to Sly. I can't do that to my man.
I mean, I think Equalizer and Haunting in Venice over Expendables is a slam doink, because Expendables dropping 60+% means that it's in the low threes. And I think Equalizer this weekend probably makes like 3.5. I don't know. I think Expendables is at best 7 this weekend.
I don't know. I have a little bit
We'll
more
see.
faith. I mean, listen, I think that I think that movie is liked by no one, but I still don't think that it's going to go lower than
I
Equalizer.
saw it, and it is not a very impressive movie at all. I do
Mm.
have to throw. I know we're not critics, but it was not a very good movie, and it was a very cheap looking movie, and it just seemed like people that were there for a check.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we had Kirk Minahan on the last episode. He saw it too out of a sense of duty and respect for Sly, but he also basically hit those points. It looked cheap, and I think that word has gotten out that this was a straight to DVD movie that ended up in theaters.
And I had the same experience. It was 3 people in the movie theater, including me.
Yeah.
Wow. So
I mean, the box office take really showed that. I mean, I think there was many a theater that had 3 to 4 people in it.
So
now
this is such an interesting weekend, because I mean, we predicted of the 3 of us 2 different movies to be opening number 1. We almost went with 3. You know, Christopher, I'm sure, had Creator as a movie that could have opened number 1. So there's a lot of possibilities this weekend. You don't get that very often, where there's enough wide releases that are that close where anything could truly happen. So our next episode is going to be fascinating, no matter what the result is, because it's just, who knows?